There's so much of our membership that would not have reliable internet if we had not done this. That's the bottom line truth. There are earnings per share driven, profit driven entities that offer this service, but only where it makes sense in the densely populated areas. And prior to 2019, it was against the law for us to do it. The legislature's actually changed the law to allow us to do this. In late 2020, after we received the CARES money from the state of Mississippi, about $6 million, that springboarded us into making a decision in the summer of 2020. We got on our first pole in October of 2020. We hooked up our first customer in December of 2020. And fast forward a little over 2 years later, and we're about to hook up our 10,000th customer.
We have a lady in rural Noxubee County who did not have good cell phone service, nor did she have a good landline. She lives by herself. She's in her 80s. Her health is declining, and she was concerned that if something happened to her, how would she reach the outside world to let them know that she was sick or she had fallen? And so we were able to hook her up with the FASTnet internet and also a landline phone. So she feels like FASTnet is a security blanket to her.
We have been working on building a community center in Tibby, and it is our hope that with this FASTnet service that's being provided, it's going to enable us to do a lot of different things in that center. The potentials that it has for the kind of things that the community can gain from are unlimited, and with FASTnet, I think that's going to be one of the tools that will enable us to do that.
Some of the farmers down in the rural areas of Noxubee County that were not able to utilize the technology and the new farming equipment and everything, they're able to now control pivot pumps and catfish ponds and tractors and everything else with the, utilizing technology, where before they were just, old-fashioned farming, I guess you could call it. So they're very proactive in using technology, and this has allowed them to do so.
Well, getting fiber across the river, I think that was a big hurdle that we had because we have the Tennessee-Tombigbee River that divides our service area. And when we were able to get that fiber across the Ten-Tom to service the people in our eastern territory, I think that was historical. I was there that day when we shot the fiber across the river, and it was pretty exciting to be there for that.
I had a big name internet provider before FASTnet that is extremely overpriced for what I was getting. I actually have fast internet now, and I'm very happy with that.
We talked about the community and how happy they are. But from my position, what most people don't get to see is the FASTnet team that is helping run this and the four-county team that's supporting them are fired up about it. They're happy about it. They're taking ownership. It feels good to be a part of this. It's hard to believe we've gotten here as fast as we have. On the front end, you couldn't see it right away, but you blink and you're here. It's a great feeling. It's going to be a great feeling for the next 1,000 after this, the next 5,000, the next 10,000. Hang on, we're coming.